Severe viral lung illness is caused by a broad range of respiratory viruses. Obviously, we know a lot now about SARS influenza or RSV, and that's one of the reasons that therapies have been developed. But actually, there are many other viruses we don't currently have any treatment.
We know that there are many patients that are being infected and suffering and dying, waiting on a therapeutic or treatment. So having something that is able to augment a patient's immune system or immune response is critical.
A virus is, of course, a formidable foe. Working into the cellular mechanisms, mutating, it is hard to eradicate that. And we're going to explore what I think is a critical part of the arsenal for not just the pandemics of the future, but for viruses in general and for public health.
I think there are different approaches to antiviral development. I think you can look at approaches which target the virus itself, approaches which are more host-directed, or you can look to boost host antiviral response. And these are all valid approaches, and they have different pros and cons.
Broad-spectrum antivirals that take advantage of the immune system will be very important and allow that approach with new emerging and re-emerging viruses that will allow us to respond more effectively and more efficiently against these threats.
The antiviral portfolio is absolutely critical to not just future preparedness, but to diseases that we face every day. Every day, somewhere in the world, people are infected and dying with influenza.
With viruses, its life relies on being inside your host cell, and it makes it harder for therapeutics to target that without causing harm with the host. And so we have to be more clever than the viruses to come up with ways to boost our immune system so that we can fight against these viruses.
Scientific American was so happy to partner with Synergen to produce this event looking at antivirals. As horrible as the past few years have been, we've learned a lot, and we want to make sure we don't make some of the same mistakes.